Today we are going to 100%. Dishonored is a fan favorite that is listed as one of the best games released by Arcane Studios. To achieve 100% in this game, we need to obtain 80 achievements. This includes combat-related achievements, a handful of miscellaneous achievements, and multiple playthrough achievements, requiring us to do full stealth / full non-lethal, the main game, and the 2 DLCs. Also, real quick, I just wanted to thank everyone for the support on the first video. If you're new here, subscribe. We're currently on a mission to 100% every game in this Bethesda collection. The game starts off with us playing as Corvo, the royal protector to Empress Jessamine Caldwin. We get home to give the Empress some bad news regarding the rat plague when she gets shanked and her daughter gets kidnapped. We get blamed for the assassination and kidnapping. 6 months later, we wake up in a cell to find a cryptic love letter explaining how to break out of prison. Using this bomb, we blow our way out of the prison, taking us to my main man, Samuel. You been the guy that's been risen me? We arrive at the Hound's Pit pub where we meet Trevor Pendleton and Admiral Havelock, who are part of the Loyalists. After that, we go meet Piero that gives us our infamous mask. We go to bed and wake up in the void where we meet the Outsider. He brands us with a mark that grants the ability to do this. And we also receive a heart that guides us towards runes, which allows us to upgrade our abilities. We head out with Samuel to get revenge on the High Overseer. He was one of the guys who betrayed us. While heading to the offices, we come across the local Granny Rags. She sends me to get rid of the gang members outside her place. Before leaving, she sends us on another mission to poison the local distillery. We use this rat and poison the elixir supply. Now in the office, we crash the meeting between Overseer Campbell and Captain Kernell. Allowing Captain Kernell to walk away from this meeting grants us the achievement Bodyguard. Before leaving, we need to use this Heretic brand on the High Overseer to get a non-lethal takedown. I will need many more takedowns like this during our next playthrough. We slither our way back to Samuel, now back at the pits. Admiral Havelock briefs us on our next mission. We need to head to the Golden Cat to eliminate Trevor's twins, Curtis and Morgan. This is some straight up soap opera shit. We are back in the Distillery District, and this time we get a job from Slackjaw, a well-known gang leader of this district. He wants us to track down his missing friend Crowley. We find Crowley. He's not doing too well, like he's dead. We snag an audio file and hand it over to Slackjaw. Before parting with Slack, he offers us a deal to find a combination to a famous art dealer's safe. In exchange, he will dispose of the twins for us. We arrive at the Golden Cat brothel and find Emily hidden away in a room. While we're here, we find the famous art dealer having some fun. We shock the code out of him. Before giving the combination to Slack, I ransack the safe, grabbing some paintings and loot. In doing so, we get the achievement Art of the Steel. We meet Emily and Samuel back at the boat. Back at the bar, we get our next target, Anton Sokolov. We pass Caldwin's bridge and arrive at Sokolov's penthouse. We grab him and head for the extraction. After using some rat tactics, Sokolov spills the beans on where our next target, Lady Boyle, will be located. We pull up to her mass party and find out that Lady Boyle has some stunt doubles that dress just like her but have different color clothing. After speaking to this guy, he tells us that he wants Lady Boyle all for himself, giving us the non-lethal route. We bring this lady a drink and she exposes the real Lady Boyle for us. We snag her and bring her to the cellar where this guy is waiting. Back at the boat, we get the achievement Well-Mannered for not stopping the party. Now with the royal lady down, it's time to take down the big cheese who framed us. We go back to where it all started. Traversing the roofs, sneaking past the tall boys, we make it into Dunwall Tower. We sneak into the broadcast station and find a man that can help us politically ruin Lord Regent. So we head to the roof and snap Lord Regent's shit up, then grab the incriminating documents in his safe to broadcast to the city. Alright, time to celebrate with the boys. Aw, these motherfuckers. Yeah, so we get betrayed by the Loyalists and find ourselves hanging out in poo-poo water with Daud, the man who killed the Empress. I recover my gear, then sneak into Daud's secret hideout. I steal his key, journal, and spare him so we can receive the achievement Mercy is the Mark. We find Granny preparing supper with our man Slackjaw as the main ingredient. We help Granny make her soup, granting us the achievement Gentleman Caller. We would have unlocked it if I just collected Granny's gift before reloading my save. I reloaded my save to prevent Slackjaw from becoming Granny's dinner. We destroy Granny's charm, allowing us to take her out and freeing our man Slackjaw, granting us the achievement Street Conspiracy. While here, I also get the last Sokolov painting. We make it back to the pub to be greeted by an army. We locate a hidden message from Emily explaining her whereabouts. Before leaving, I helped Piero and Sokolov escape the pub. Now it's time for the final showdown. Before heading out, Samuel does the unthinkable.
Traitors. That's why I'm gonna tell them you're coming.
What? Did he get that shot off? This motherfucker. We dispose Lord Pendleton and High Overseer Martin. Ooh, that was clean. We take a lift up to Havelock's tower. We save Emily, concluding our high chaos playthrough. Before starting the low chaos run, I cleaned up some miscellaneous achievements. Compared to the high chaos run, going for low chaos, clean hands, and ghost really tested my patience. Damn! Bruh, these guys have insane vision. That bitch was... She wasn't looking at me. She was like... Woo, boys, we got it! Yeah! I thought low chaos was going to be my biggest problem, and I was so wrong. Dunwall City Trials DLC took the cake by miles. When the DLC Steam page rating is mostly negative, solely for the reason of difficulty, you know you have a problem on your hands. This DLC focuses on various challenges. Our goal is to get 3 stars in every challenge and aim for specific achievements. There are 3 achievements for this DLC that brought me actual pain and suffering: Daredevil, Headhunter, and By My Hand Alone. Hold on, this might be the run, boys. Oh no, this run's over. Yeah, I guess I'll go fuck myself, Bethesda. Thanks for literally moving the next checkpoint fucking halfway across the map. Yep. That's why I limit myself, Alex, before I pop off. It also makes me play worse, too. That's why I have to always kind of watch out. See, like, now these jumps aren't being a problem to me, but when I'm fucking losing my marbles, I can't make any of those. So I just need to remember. Stay a little bit balanced. Alright, we're at 2 here. But then shit like this happens, and it pisses me off. Woo! Boom. Alright, 1. Part of me doesn't want to go through these small holes, but... Alright, 2. Let's go! 3. Okay, I'm liking this. 4. 5. Okay, this is big. This is big. We just can't have Bethesda fuck us here and send us, like, damn near across the map. That's the last one I need! Hold up. Hold up. We might be able to get here. Let's go! Woohoo! Oh my god, fuck this achievement. Get me out of here. Get me out of here right now. Get me out of here right now. I'm done with this level. I don't want to ever see that bullshit again. What was that run? I think that was like 90% maybe? That was 100% at... Oh my god, I just missed 1 headshot. You motherfucker. Of course you fucking ducked. I might have to come back to this challenge. This one's starting to fucking get to me. Even though I feel like I'm so fucking close to it. That was a headshot? That did not look like a headshot. I'll take it though. That was a headshot? Okay. Was that it? Oh! Dude, that was my butthole was straight puckered at the end too. I had like 1 more hit. Wait. I got it. It's sealed. It's in the books. Oh shit, I got killed up. Woo! We can leave this DLC! Put that shit up on the damn counter! Our first story DLC, The Knife of Dunwall, kicks off with us playing as the antagonist Daud. We recap the Empress's death, then get visited by the Outsider, telling us that killing the Empress will bring Daud major consequences unless we solve a mystery, and our only clue is the name Delilah. 6 months later, Daud gets info from his second-in-command Billy Lurk that there's a whaling ship called the Delilah owned by Bundry Rothwild. We break into the slaughterhouse and interrogate Bundy, revealing that Delilah was a painter for Arnold Timish. Before leaving, I threw a mine on a rat, let's go, and chucked Bundy in a crate. Now in the legal district, we meet up with Arnold's niece, Talia, who makes a deal with us. She wants her uncle's will in exchange for information on Delilah. On the way to Arnold's estate, we meet this guy who also wants revenge on Arnold. Man, everyone hates this guy. He gives us the non-lethal route, which we will use during our Cleaner Hands and Whisperways playthrough. Now in Arnold's estate, we find a marble statue of Delilah that Delilah can use to speak to us. She tries to intimidate us, but she forgets we are the Knife of Dunwall. We then go downstairs and snap up Arnold's shit and then snatch his will. We hand Talia the will and she tips us off that Delilah is a powerful witch and she is located at the Brigmore Manor. We wake up to an attack from the Overseers at our hideout. I save our captured assassins, then regroup before we get interrupted by the big honcho Delilah. Since we killed everyone during this playthrough, Billy Lurk turns on us. We send her off, then move into our low chaos, Cleaner Hands and Whisperways playthrough.
I forgive you. Get out of here. Leave the city. Leave my sight, Billy. I give you your life.
All right! I think we got it all right. Woo! There we go! The second story DLC, The Brigmore Witches, starts off with us 1v1ing Corvo. And we get pieced up. Psych! Rerun that shit. After waking up from the dream, we head out to Coleridge Prison. This place may look a little familiar. We need to break out the leader of the Dead Eels, Lizzie Stride, so we can utilize her boat to reach the Brigmore Manor. We reach her cell, and after getting my cheeks clapped by the guards, Lizzie passes out, forcing us to carry her out of the prison. Now free, Lizzie explains she was betrayed by Edgar Wakefield, who now has control over her men and ship. We make our way through the town of Draper's Ward, battling the Hatters and Dead Eels. Now with Lizzie's ship in sight, we piece up Edgar and put Lizzie back in charge. Her ship's engine coil was taken by the Hatters. Conveniently, they are located across the street at the textile mill. Slipping past the Hatters, we meet Geezer, who is on his deathbed. We make a deal to turn the water wheel back on in exchange for the engine coil. In the sewers, we deal with these pain in our asses. Hope we don't see more of them later. Whoa! You do a lot of damage. We find out why the water wheel has not been spinning. We slash some tree branches and head back to grab the engine coil. Now with Lizzie's ship back online, we set sails for Delilah's compound. Now in the compound, I got a reminder with how problematic these witches are. Damn! Searching her compound, I found Delilah's strange lantern that we can use on her painting. Using the lantern teleports us to another realm, leading to the final boss battle. Now with the high chaos route done, I need to get the cleanest hands, silence is golden, and changed ways done. Before we head back to the Brigmore Witches DLC though, I need to replay through the Knife of Dunwall DLC while trying to collect every valuable I can find, and after finishing that playthrough, I need to carry over my progress to the Brigmore Witches DLC for the achievement Enough Coin to Disappear, where we basically have to have like 8,000 coins between both DLCs when finishing the second DLC, if that even made sense. Basically, we just have to have 8,000 coins by the end of the second DLC.
Hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire. It's up to Corvo now.
Corvo's killed. There's no way even on the good ending do you get saved. Because in Corvo's mind, you did everything bad. What? Now with those done, we just have one last achievement to get. Funny enough, it's named after a great boss in my favorite game, Terraria. Let's go! Boom! Guys, we got it! We are officially done with Dishonored. Woo!